Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your December reading. I'm so glad that you're here. Your energy this month is, can you hear it? What are we going to hear? Let's find out, and let's see how the energy is going to play out for you for the month of December. Okay, we are going to do a energy card. We're going to have some challenges for you, and we're going to see what Spirit says on the action steps that you need to take to bring this energy to fruition and provide the best possible outcome for you. But first, before we do that, we are going to pull a mystery blessing card that we're going to look at the end of the reading. So you'll want to stick around for that. And I'm not going to know what the card is either. You can see I'm going to pull this card right in front of you, and I'm not going to look at it. And if you think you know what the card is, oh, there's a really good card that's popping out and coming to my attention. So it's that card right there. I can't see it. We're going to place that down right there. If you think you know what the card is, post it your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm not really sure what my guess is on that card. We'll talk about that later. First, let's go ahead and see what your main energy is for this month, Aquarius. And you received the Six of Cups, a lovely, lovely card. Now, normally this card kind of brings the idea of nostalgia, which definitely is something that can happen here in the month of November. But when this card came up, intuitively, I had the message more of service and healing. Nostalgia's in there somewhat, but because it's a Six of Cups, the ideas of being of service and having a time of healing really hit home with me. Cups, of course, is the suit that deals with water and the emotions. So that's where the nostalgia comes in. Six is also a card of victory. So for many of you, there will be victories happening, and it's just going to be an overall month of healing and tapping into your inner child. All right, really great energy. I like that. But what are your challenges this month? Well, your first challenge that came up is the Hanged Man. Oh, by the way, this is the Llewellyn deck. I choose a different deck each month. So, and you can see, I'll zoom in. You can see here that we have somebody who is hanging by their hands. So it looks like they've put themselves in this position. And that is the case always with the Hanged Man. This is a card of Pisces, and it's a card of being still and listening to the silence and observing things from a different vantage point. So can you hear it? Your challenge this month, Aquarius, is going to be able to still the mind and try to gain a different viewpoint that will help you in what you are going to be doing. Let's clarify this card a little bit more so we understand why we're being still this month. And your clarification card is the Ten of Cups. Now, this normally is the card that's called Happy Family, and that's what we see here. We see a couple and their children in the background. These cups, which is the element of water and equals the emotions. It really signifies a time of joy, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, right? Because we're at the 10, and 10 signifies completion. So how is this a challenge for you? Well, I'm going to be honest, Aquarius. Sometimes you're in a position where you have fantastic ideas and you're very, very good at that. But your mind can sometimes carry you away and not ground you in reality. And often it may be the case where it's difficult to have a positive outlook. This is the dream, right? This card represents basically what nearly everyone on the planet wants. We want the joy. We want the peace. We want to be with people that we love. It looks like they have a beautiful home. There's even a rainbow coming down on the top of their house. They're in a beautiful setting. Like literally, it's paradise, right? And so that is literally what every human on the planet desires. We desire this peacefulness and this joyfulness. I mean, it's happy, right? We want that. But oftentimes we are not seeing some things in our lives that could really help us get that. So as a challenge, this is our attitude, right? Cups is our emotion, so this is what we want, but is that jiving with our head? So that's why the Hanged Man puts himself in that position so that he can stop and see and look around and maybe look at things differently than what he's currently looking at. That's your challenge this month, Aquarius, is not remaining stuck in your current mindset. Now, what are the action steps? How can we do that besides listening to the silence? Your action steps that Spirit has chosen for you, your very first one is the Two of Wands. Now, Wands is fire energy. It has to do with our desire, our passion, our drive. It is also connection to Spirit. And when we are connected to Spirit and we tap into that passion and drive, what we really desire, then we are able to make a choice. The Two of Wands is a card of choosing your path. So this cannot be done until you get that perspective that the Hanged Man gives you. And that's how that all ties together. So one of your action steps is going to be tapping into your fire and drive. What is it that you want to do? What excites you, right? Oftentimes when I ask people, what is it that you want to do? They're like, I have no idea. And that's because we haven't tapped into that inner feeling of what makes us excited. What gives us joy? What's the thing you would do even if you didn't get paid for it? What's the thing when you do it, you lose all track of time and you could just endlessly do it and you forget to eat and you forget to get, all of the things, right? What is that thing? That's the thing that you're passionate about. You have to tap into that feeling. And there's the emotions, right? We had the challenge of tapping into those emotions. Now let's pull a qualifying card for the Two of Wands. And your qualifying card is Three of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. It's the energy of creating in the material world, which is where we all live. And what we see here, it's a 3. And 3s have to do with self-expression, optimism, creativity, joy of life, and also collaboration. We don't see other people here, but she is in fact collaborating. And in the original depiction of the card, it showed people inside a beautiful cathedral. One was the builder, one was the architect, and the third person was the banker. And all three of them had their own jobs that they had to do, and they each did their job and created a beautiful building. So collaboration and creativity is going to be really important for you this month, Aquarius. And that's going to help you choose that path, right? Your action step is to make a choice. I'm trying to be very clear about that. You have to decide this month, Aquarius. And the way that you decide is what is driving you, what makes you excited, and also what brings out your creativity. And that's going to include working with other people. Now, I'm not saying you might not be working alone at home. Maybe you do remote work or whatever, or maybe it's a new business. There's lots of different ways that you can be creative. You might be creative in the kitchen. I don't know. There's lots of ways that we can create in the material world, right? So whatever it is for you for the month of December, Aquarius, your focus needs to be on listen to the silence. Be still, tap into those emotions, and really find your focus, find your passion, find your drive, and what excites you. And then just follow where the creativity leads you. I think it's going to be a fantastic month. If this message resonated with you, I hope that you will comment in the comment box below. I claim this energy because it's really great energy for you, Aquarius. And of course, hit the like button, subscribe, spread the message, and share it with people so more people can have some benefit, I hope. For deeper guidance, you can contact me for a personal reading in the description box below. And until next time, many blessings. And of course, as always, be positive, be powerful, and be you. Bye.